Hello and welcome to rulesport.com. I'm St. Nick, rulesport.com, the home of the Telepathic Knockout, the only commercial place you can learn the Telepathic Knockout to knock out sports stars from the comfort of your own home. Today we are going to speak about the England-Scotland game. And remember, this one is particularly interesting because of the Uri Geller angle. If you saw the previous video, you know that we discussed the game before it happened. So we'll just step into that. So remember, earlier this week, the Daily Star discussed Uri unracked with kilt and how Uri Geller was going to use psychic energy to help the Scots beat England. That was his statement. So therefore, the parameters are set for Uri to have Scotland beat England. That was Uri's objective. So moving now to today's Sunday. And where are we now? The game is finished and the nations are taking stock. So we have this cracking back page from the Sun. This is on the Saturday. What a shower. Kane is subbed as 3 Lions flop. Booing fans give Gareth a coating. So it wasn't a good game for England, but neither was it a good game for Scotland. I mean, a draw, all right. But it was a horrific game for Geller, who made the statement he was going to make them, so the Scots win. And that clearly didn't happen. So therefore, the best way to look at this is we're going to investigate what the papers are saying, in particular the Daily Star, how they analyze the outcome of the 0-0 draw between Scotland and England. But we'll put some of our thoughts into it as well. But the key takeaway here, as the viewer, is that psychic boosting, psychic trauma, psychic attack, telepathic knockout is a real thing. The Daily Star is a top newsstand newspaper across the United Kingdom. So therefore, people read it. Hundreds of thousands of people read the Daily Star regularly. So the message is getting out there that psychic capability can be used to influence sport. And that's one of the key takeaways from this whole initiative that Uri kicked off. You can't buy this type of press. It's out there. They might have bought Uri for $1 million to work on this particular game. But in terms of the press coverage of psi being normal and telepathic knockouts being normal as part of football matches, and that the people from a country can change the fortunes of the country in a sporting event through mental powers and mental energy, it's all very exciting. And it's exactly what we are talking here at rulesport.com, except we're able to do it as one person from the comfort of their own home, change the way a game functions. So let's go into the papers now, the Daily Star. So here we are. We've got the Daily Star. It's all Uri's fault. Spoon botherer thwarts Star's tin foil hat to make 3 Lions really boring. Yeah, but they were very boring. They didn't have any talent to display. It's questionable whether that was Uri, but certainly psychic effects on the game. So mentalist meddler Uri Geller last night used his mystic powers to turn England's millionaire superstars into boring old duffers. And this is the Saturday Daily Star. So we'll go there. And here's the back page as well. England nil, Scotland nil. Load of old tosh, and Kane on his knees. Now I'll do a print of up there, or we'll just switch to a couple of pictures now of the back pages and front pages of the newspapers, because it was all over and we got some nice images there. Now remember, because you're watching this channel of rulesport.com, you know that psi has been involved, and you know that it's been publicized to hundreds of thousands of people and millions of people that Uri Geller is involved with this. And whatever the case is, psi is involved, which is what interests us. Because anything that publicizes psi is great for business, because it must be real. If it's in the national newspapers, Telepathic Knockout must be real. And all we've done here at rulesport.com is taking the Cold War technology, which was already established. All the research was done by the Soviets. They just didn't piece the key components together in a way and put them together in a way that you could do telepathic knockout from the comfort of your own home, thousands of miles away. So let's read on. You'll see concepts dropped in this newspaper article. So the title is Uri is to blame for a Boer draw. Scotland in shock. Wembley, quote-unquote, victory. Scotland shocked England with a 0-0 draw at Wembley last night thanks to meddling mystic Uri Geller. I don't quite like him. The legendary spoonbender used his psychic powers to help the Scots hold on in Euro 2020 Group D. There you go. You've got it. Black and white psychic powers in sport. Yeah, that's what we want. We want more information published about this because it validates what we're doing here with the telepathic knockout. And the home team's players were booed off at the end of the game. We tried to thwart him by reading into... We tried to thwart him by urging readers to don tinfoiled hats to defeat his psychic powers. But Uri had warned it would be no match for his powers. But, actually incorrect. Because what happened? Did Scotland win? No. Scotland drew. So a draw is the same as a loss. Particularly when you proclaim, as Uri did, that he was going to win the game. So a draw is a loss. Boo-hoo, Uri. So, and 18,000 stunned fans at Wembley felt his influence as he supported the old enemy from his home 3,000 miles away in Israel. What have we been talking about? Working your telepathic knockout from home. And what is Uri doing? According to this article, he's working his psychic powers. Why not? Telepathic knockout, same thing, using mental energy to knock out players from his own home. So Uri is, he's had it. Just Uri isn't as powerful as he thinks he is. So Uri, 74, said, "This is a historic moment. First of all, I must congratulate the players, blah, blah, blah. They were incredible, blah, blah. I must also congratulate every single one of the Scotland fans who joined me to make this happen, blah, blah. Make what happen? Not win. Okay, well done. I honestly believe our collective energies helped. I am grateful that my superpowers have played a part in failure, obviously. England, he added, I wish England all the very best for the rest of the tournament. They have got some real energy behind them, but this was one battle of wills they could not win." So, it's very interesting, isn't it? So there's the article. You can find it. Go to the Daily Star website, put in Uri, and you'll find it. But, England is not in the best of moods. They're not very happy with Kane. Kane was not good. You can see, there he is again, Sturgeon. We've seen that photo. Let's go to Sunday paper. One moment. England, the inquest. So now they're wondering, is Kane their superhero? Is Kane the right player? Because regardless, Kane didn't play well, but Kane didn't play well in the previous game as well. And will Kane play well in the next game? Not sure. So there's discussions about who will be next. But what you certainly know from this very public support of using psychic powers to influence games is a real thing. What do we do at rulesport.com? Use psychic powers to control sports games. Except we've got the power. We've got the system. We're using old tech that we've assembled and making now commercially available. Remember, all that Soviet technology we've pieced together in a complete holistic system so that you can use it to telepathically knock out players over and over and over again and win your bets over and over again. So if you want to learn how to do this, contact me. I've got some opening hours for the consulting. We need to book ahead of time, but just to make you aware, UK time, Monday to Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., $150 for up to 20 minutes. It's up to 20 minutes because if we get someone who's a right pain in the backside, just hang up on them. But I would imagine that most of you would be quite interested. You're keen to learn. So for serious people, which I imagine be the vast majority of you, will go through the full 20 minutes. It's just so we set some ground rules from the very beginning. But I'm very keen to teach you. I'm very keen to introduce you to the various products and tools that you can use to do telepathic knockout to increase your sports betting. Psychic energies in sport is a real thing. They make a real difference. And you, one person, can change the course of an entire game. I do it on the daily. You can do it too. Get in touch. I'm St. Nicholas. Let's chat soon.